Smart Textiles, Smarter World. Spark innovation with the SmartTex community.
So I'm here at Saati facilities, and I had the opportunity to visit the factory thanks to the ETP on tour. And of course, we take the opportunity to record a new episode of Smart Textiles, Smarter World. I'm here with Giacomo. And I will ask you first to introduce yourself, because you are like in charge of all the production here in Saati, and not only in Italy, but worldwide.
Also, yes, for sure. I'm Giacomo Zaina. I'm the production director. I'm with Saati since 2016. It's a good opportunity to learn a lot about this big world of the textile, and it's a good opportunity also to share it, to speak with you. So thanks a lot for the opportunity.
So that's something people don't know, but we have textiles everywhere, and one of the key markets of this company, it's filtration, that we have never thought that in filters we can find textiles, but it's one of the main business of Saati, and we find them in different markets.
Yes, everyone think about textile as clothes, but we never produce clothes. We produce very particular fabrics that used to in the industrial area, on filtration, on protection, on the screen printing field. So in filtration there is a lot of application. There is the application in medical, in pharmaceutical, in the food industry, in the dairy industry, and also all the part of the electronics. So one of the biggest market for us is the acoustic. So acoustic is everywhere, because everybody have a smartphone, have some wearable on watch, smartwatch, or want to listen to music at home, like
headphones,
and so on. So and all that that stuff needs the mesh to protect and to filter something, because the attack of the dust, the oil, the dirtiness is very high during the day, and so we can protect our device.
Okay, so I think we have something here related to acoustics, but I have as well my phone that I have discovered how many parts where we can find textiles.
Oh, there is
a few of them.
A lot of.
That's a normal phone.
Because usually we protect the microphone, and it depends of the smartphone, but is usually are 4 microphone, and we also protect the venting port and the pressure port to.
Here, I don't know if we can see it.
To avoid that some dust, metallic particle, or cotton particle go inside and are able to manage. The system is closed, so we have also to compensate the pressure inside when you go up to the mountain on an airplane, or the weather change. And we did also to protect the water to go inside, because they can be damaged from it.
So now this is why some phones are now waterproof, because of the filters.
Yes, there is a filter, there is a mesh, and also some membranes that are on this device. Also, in other device, you can hear headphones, laptops, earbuds, so loudspeakers, so microphone, so also the two-way radios, so for the police and so on, the tablets, some mesh on the screen.
Our microphones today as well, probably they have some filters.
Yes, for sure, and we have here an R&D that is dedicated to understand and to study how the sound go through our mesh. So it seems easier to put some mesh to protect the microphone, but it's not so easy, because we need to understand the deviation of the sound at the end. So.
And something important as well that, we have mentioned during the visit is that if a company needs consultation or needs to develop something, you can work with them and try to develop, because you have a part of the production that it's dedicated to new developments.
Yes.
So how
we work a lot, shoulder to shoulder with our customer, because the first point is always to understand their needs. We usually fix some issue for them. because they have some needs, some issue to solve, and we try with our mesh and with our guys in R&D and technical office to find the good solution. Not only in the field of the acoustic, but also in the medical. And here we have a cardiotom that is very important to guarantee that the flow of the blood outside the body during the surgery don't create a bubble or damage the blood. So he's able to go inside.
I think from what I've seen, otherwise I might be mistaken, this is filter,
Yes.
so this is textile,
Yeah.
but as well here we have
Yes.
some textile.
Yes, there is 2 double layer mesh,
Okay.
filter mesh, and is pleated to increase the surface of filtration. And so we are able to have different structure, and also the geometry, the shape is created according with the customer to find a good solution to to achieve the target.
So that's interesting to know that when someone is having like a heart surgery, that's the heart of the person, and it has like 2 important textile parts. I don't know if that one as well. I'm not seeing properly has, or the only 2 filters are these.
No, there is more than one. This is a part of the cardiotomy because there is also some other filtration on the pump. So it's a very complex
And
system.
can we know the materials, or can you say something about the yarns that you use?
Yes, in this case we use monofilament. Usually it's polyester, but we can also produce mesh with nylon. Or other PEEK and PPS, and it depends on the request of the customer and the final usage. And usually we work with the monofilament because it's very clean. It's not easy to manage because it's like a spaghetto, so it's very slipper. Yes.
And they can break easily as well.
Yes. Yes. Also because we are able to work with 24 micron and 19 micron. So if you think that one hair is 80, work with 24 and 19 is not easy.
And can you see it like from the eye, or you need a microscope to see?
Sometimes, yes, we need to check with if some video cam that amplify and support our operator to manage in the correct way. Yeah.
There's something we have to say is, well, next to this door we have the production of the medical devices.
Yes.
And then the conditions are really different from the rest of the factory because.
Yes. Yes. We are trying to have always a very clean area because when you manage a very delicate material, also some dust, some perturbation is something that can break and can damage our material. In the clean room, for sure, we have a regulation. So we have an ISO 7 clean room, 10,000 for the US requirement, and we have to work
in a really strict conditions.
Yes.
And there are like many changes from machinery from the production lines that we have seen to the production for medical. How do you need to adapt some machines?
Yes, the machines have to have some material. Is not avoid to have rubber inside or something that can contaminate the material. So
that's interesting. Well, medical, it's one market, but we have some other markets.
Yes, is also the automotive market is a huge market. There is
the automotive market.
not only this is automotive market, but yes, all the fluid inside the car. We have to filter and to guarantee that.
I guess it's inside the motor or like in areas of the
yes,
motor,
the oil for the gear, for the engine, for the brakes.
Yes. But everywhere. That's a small scale, or it's a real one that goes
this
in
is
any bike?
this is a real one.
Okay.
Yeah. We produce a lot of these small parts. Yeah.
But it goes.
In this, I don't know this case. In this case,
no, because I mean, you see a car and I know that they have really small parts, but
yes. But there is also on the injection we have to filter to guarantee and to reduce the pollution outside for the air. So they separate from the water because something that damages the engine is some water that is on the fuel, and so we have the separation of the water to the gasoline or the diesel, and so it's very important also this kind.
And something that we are doing our research now, we are like developing a strategy because we have seen that many markets are like going down, so are decreasing. And one of them is automotive industry. Did you feel that decrease or not exactly in the filtration market?
Yes, we feel the decrease, but we have to put in place some action to stay on the new project. So the battery, one of the is very important. So the electric vehicle are very important. We want also to stay in create electricity. So in the gigawatt production.
Okay.
And so we are trying to push a lot our material and to visit new customer. We have here a big team of R&D that is always working to new opportunity, new material. And so, yes, we work for the innovation, we work for the recycling, for the sustainability, and so the recycled yarn, the PFAS-free solution. So,
how are you feeling? Because you work as well with filtration in fluids, water, and all that. So, how do you see the PFAS-free? Because it's really a complicated and a key topic now that everyone is talking. But PFAS-free, completely free, I think.
In my opinion, it's quite impossible because PFAS-free is a very huge word, and there is a new material, and so is something that we are discovering. For sure, there is an area. There are some material that we can avoid, and we already start to do like this. So we are able to give to our customer some PFAS-free solution with also the mesh, the membrane, and the chemicals, both for screen printing and filtration. But for sure, is 100% clean. It's not possible in this moment, but everywhere. It's not an issue only of Saati. It's everywhere.
So I think it's good to hear that you are like transforming slowly, Saati, because you didn't start with filtration at the beginning. So the company didn't start with filters.
They start with screen printing. Yes, they start with this screen printing. After that, we start to recycle the scrap. So because in screen printing, you need very big pieces of material, rolls of mesh without defect.
Okay.
And so when you find the defects, you have to scrap all the rolls.
Okay.
And so in the past, someone think about, okay, but why I have to scrap everything? I can create good value from our scrap, and so they start to propose to some other market our mesh in a different way. So not screen printing, but filter like this. Yes, and in this way we can save for sure some scrap. Now the company is working more on filtration than in screen printing. So screen printing is a good opportunity, is a good quantity of production for sure, but there is also filtration that is
growing.
Yes, is growing year by year. And also because in filtration there is a lot of opportunity, because if you think about our life, we start to filter everything. So if you go to the swimming pool, if you want to drink some water at home, if you like wine or beer, or if you like to prepare pizza and pasta, the flour is different, and so you have to separate the correct dimension of the powder and so on. All the electronic system needs to be protected, needs to, all the chemical needs to filter, all the part of the medical, so the bloods. So it's a huge work. It's a huge work.
It's interesting to see how you started from something and out of transforming this something, because probably at that moment the production was being reduced as well, so you transform it somehow, and now you have a big business that it came from.
It's a long story of Saati to change and to transform, because Saati born 90 years ago with the normal production of textile in the Como area. After that, during the war, start to produce parachute, and so start to weave synthetic material. And with that open mind, start to prepare screen printing material fabrics. And then after that, filtration, now membrane, so we are working a lot, never stop.
And I have to say that most of the production, of course, they are like other factories abroad, but there is a lot of production taking place in Italy.
Yes, a lot of production. In the 2018, we push a lot also the production abroad, so for local. So we want to be in China for the Asia market, we want to be in US for the US market, not only produce all in Italy and to export, but to stay there, also to support the customer there, because the requests are different. And so, yes.
And now we have another filter here.
Yes, this is appliance. So everyone have some washing machine, laundry machine, dish machine, or dryer at home. And also this is...
That I know it really well. I mean, mine is a bit smaller, but yes, I have one at home.
Yes, and so this is very huge.
Because I mean, another one is dryers. Dryers have filters. These washers have filters. Yes. Washing machines, filters.
Yes.
So that you can see the dust, especially in the dryer, it's really easy to see that you see the dust here,
yes.
And then there can pass.
Yes, usually you can clean without problem.
Yes, remove
sometimes
it.
You have to change. We try to produce very good products, so you don't have to change a lot.
And now are you moving to another market apart from filtration, or you're going to stay with the screen printing filtration, or you like?
We are also in the protection in ballistic field. So we work with a different material. It's not monofilament. It's aramidtic fiber. That is monofilament, and we prepare the material to at the end for the vest, military vest, police, and the helmet, and the armor of the vehicle.
Okay.
So yes, it is another very
market
interesting.
That
Yes, very interesting
and
market.
It's growing.
With a different requirement. It's completely different, but it's.
Have you started long ago, or it's something that it's?
No, it's something start a long time ago. Okay. Sometimes we thought about it's not so a good market. Unfortunately, now is a good market.
Because it's one of the markets that it's growing. Unfortunately, defense now.
Yes, is for the side of the business. This year is a good year.
For the society, maybe
no. So. Yes.
And another market.
We have only protection. We don't. So we have. Our goal is to protect the people. Yes.
And the other thing I want to ask is, you're as well active in aeronautics.
Yes.
Filters. Planes have filters, and I think you produce them like on a special environment, because I've seen like the small tent for the looms.
Yes, because also in that market there is a different requirement, and so we usually guarantee to our customer at the requirement that he is asking.
It's important to mention the adaptation that you have in the full facility. And just as a data that I have been mentioned before, but 600 looms overall, more or less, worldwide?
Yes, worldwide, yes.
Okay.
A lot.
For different applications.
For different applications.
So thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy it. And of course, if you have any questions, contact him or contact Saati, and they will be happy to support you.
Thank you.
Thank you.